Hi there, baby. Sorry, I'm just giggling, I guess. Oh, you're so cute when you're scared. So cute. Oh, but I know you're in pain. The rope so tight against your arms and legs, bound to the chair that you're in, digging and marking your skin. I'm so sorry for that. And I'm so sorry that you have to be tied to such an uncomfortable chair. A metal chair. So cold and so painful. So uncomfortable and hard. It will surely, leave you bruised and in pain. But, you chose this for yourself, didn't you? You rejected me. and that other girl, yeah, that other girl that you said you liked. Don't worry, I got her too. There's a reason I'm so up close to you, though, blocking you from seeing the rest of the room. And it's more than just me wanting to hear your little heartbeat running wild. It's kind of having an effect on me, knowing that I'm making your heart race so fast. And you're just tied to this chair, unable to do anything except look at me and only me. But as much as I would love to just keep your eyes on me and only on me, I need you to focus on something else. Someone else. I think you know her, or maybe pretty close to her. Perhaps you remember. Now, let's, just look directly in front of you. Please. Just a glance now. You can see the girl that you told me was your crush. She's all tied up to a metal chair like you, but tighter. Oh, yeah. I bet she feels so embarrassed to have you see her in just a disheveled state. Oh, how sad. But, she obviously is so bloody, so pathetic. Oh, so sad she doesn't look good, does she? Very unwell. But the things that she did was very unwell too. I must say, how dare you try to even replace me with her? You know how insulting that is? You see all those bruises, all those cuts, and, well, everything else. That's what happens when a loyal and loving future wife has to do when a skank little harlot is trying to coerce her future husband out of the sorry, she just seems to be a little annoying when she looks at me like that, like I'm lying. No. Like I was saying, you know, skink little harlot. What was I saying? Harlot, harlot, harlot. Little slut. Yeah. I remember trying to take my future husband from his future wife in our perfect marriage. You seem more scared than impressed. I guess that means I'm not doing enough. I see. If I just so happen to hit her or trace this bloody blade along her pretty and young little cheekbone and go cut her along her little face. Oh, please, don't act like you're traumatized or like this is traumatizing you. I'm sure you've seen worse. I know you have. I don't fall in love with just anyone. You think I don't know who my future husband is? Do you think that I'm not trying? Do you think I know nothing about you? But let's see. Let me go grab her phone and convince you that this treatment is more than just pettiness or that this is unreasonable. 'Cause I do things with reason, not for nothing. I have to prove something if I'm going to do it. 'Cause what's the point of trying to do something with no reason? That's insanity. A waste of time, a waste of energy. But when it's for you, I will put in any amount of time, any amount of effort, any amount of energy for you. I hope you do know that. And let's see. Yes. I'm shocked her facial recognition on her phone still works. I guess it's used to seeing her face bruised and bloody. Messages, DMs, even pictures. Let's start with this. The 11th of August, someone named Logan, Logan, messaged her the sentence, "Hey babe, want to come over later?" And if you want to know how she responded, she she hearted the message, and seem incredulous about this. Don't roll your eyes at me and look at me like that. I know all of her family members, okay? I do my research. Do you think that I'm not a woman to do my research, dear? I know that some people have family and some people don't. Some people are closer and some people are very questionable in who they know and who they're related to. Yeah. So I know that Logan is someone she met a few months after you. So this has been kind of something that's almost as long as you. Yeah, so this isn't just you, if that makes sense. And don't worry, I saw your messages between her too. That's how I know you weren't the only one. I had to go through quite a few. You know, she she knows some people. She's someone who is quite the pop star, I guess. She has quite the paparazzi around her. Let's see. What they were doing, because if you don't know, she did agree to go. I have no clue what they're doing. I wasn't able to find anything after, even whenever I ransacked his house and kidnapped his family and stuff to get any information out of them. He left for college, though, so he's not gonna be back anytime soon. Though his family's a different story, I guess. Let's see. When you start seeing more, you'll learn to understand and be on my side. Don't worry, love. And then, let's see, a few hours pass, and another guy named Easton, which is such a fuckboy name, messages her, and he's asking what she's doing and how he's so lonely. Oh no, a guy that's lonely? She doesn't respond instantly, but she does eventually, which I'm taking as that's her being at that other guy's house, Logan's house. Yeah. When she finally does respond and eventually message back, she sends back a little winky face and asks him how she can possibly help him be less lonely. Yeah. And then, like always, it gets a little spicy. And, a few pictures are exchanged. Yikes. It's kind of trashy. Aw, don't believe me. Don't believe me that your crush just likes going around. Aw. It's okay. I'll show you. Don't get me started on the holidays and your birthday, though. She really did some things then, especially the Halloween party. Yikes. That was kind of like, I don't even know how you can even properly describe it. God. It was disgusting, though. She really did some things then. She's like the type of girl that really likes things to be secretive. Pretty kinky if you ask me, but you know, I do share some of those, same feelings. But the difference between me and her, oh no, it's simply, it's too wide to even try to even compare it, please. I only want to do things with you. If I want something to be secretive, that secret's going to be with you. Instead of 12, 13, 15 other guys. Yeah. Something is special, it stays special instead of being shared with others. Yeah. Do you see all these bad things? There's, no one else for me. Only you. Do you see how many differences there are between me and her? Do you? I could just go on forever. And her pictures, her DMs, her messages. Basic things, if that makes sense. And, so dishonest, a little harlot. You don't deserve that type of treatment, And I'm so sorry you even have to go through that. And she's just a disgrace, isn't she? A liar. And, all that she's in now, all that pain, all those bruises, all those restraints, they're painful. But if you were to translate that to what she's been doing, I bet you already know how that feels. If you still don't believe me, am I not proving my love like this? Look at her. She's in so much pain as she is. And it's all from how much she caused you or anyone else who really fell for her facade. And I'm making her, feel the pain that you have. I know this isn't easy for you. How could it be? You said she was your crush, and you were completely blindsided. And she was really just trying to take you from me, wasn't she? But imagine if you pursued something with her. Oh, I feel so sorry for you, baby. But I recognize what's mine when I see it. I've never felt this way with anyone else before. This is such a new feeling for me, and I want to make sure I make it last. I want to make sure you're happy. I want to make sure we can be happy together. Oh, and don't think it was just men she was texting either. There are countless times she messaged women too. And honestly, no, there was no limit to it. There was genuinely no limit to it. As long as they had something she wanted, she would find a way to message them, find a way to take something from them. With women, she would ask for makeup, or sometimes even small amounts of money or food. Because, some guys want extra things for extra wants, if that makes sense. But, girls also like no makeup, and she can get that makeup, you know? I mean, some guys do too, but it's like, it's whatever, It doesn't matter as much, I guess. But, if she wanted it, she got it. And, she's just so greedy. Why would you need someone that is just so greedy? Oh, so greedy. God, can't emphasize that enough. But, you don't need someone who's just going to steal from you, someone who's always going to need something from you. You don't, it's just kind of insane that you really thought that this was going to be your future girlfriend someday. You need someone that's going to take care of your heart, your feelings, everything. And you need someone who you can take care of and provide for while receiving something back instead of air. Tell me, what has she ever given you? Was it ever worthwhile? Or was it ever worth your time, your attention? Was it ever the same amount of effort? Was it the same amount of sacrifice that you would give her? You don't have to struggle. If you want to be the one that's provided for, if you want me to provide, I can do that too. I'm rather flexible. And I would even say I'm flexible in more ways than one. You can figure that out soon enough too. We will have a perfectly balanced relationship, You don't have to worry about anything if, you agree to be mine. And even when one of us does more than the other will always find a way to make it up, later on. Isn't that great? You put in the effort, and I put in the effort, and we both feel content. We both feel happy. And, isn't that freeing to know that someone's always going to be there to put in effort instead of you having to carry everything on your shoulders? Isn't that exhausting to always do that? You shouldn't deserve that. And you should never experience that. You were already carrying conversations with her because she was just so dry. She didn't even have the same interests as you, did she? No. How sad. But, you don't have to worry about it being too slow or too fast, in a relationship. Our relationship. Because we will talk and make sure it's a pace we can both agree on and accept, so that way we can, go through the world together. And nothing's too fast, nothing's too slow, because we all know that when you rush in, it's tragic. I mean, look at her. She's constantly rushing in to find her next fill of something, isn't she? She didn't deserve any of your time and effort, and I don't think that's your fault. I think you're just trying to do your best. I know you're trying to do your best. You're always trying, and that's good. All you have to do is try. And I think consent will be very important and very needed, okay? I mean, I know I kind of tied you to this chair and forced you to watch her and listen to me, but I think this is for the greater good. I mean, look, now you know that she only planned to break your heart. Why would you ever want to be in the dark about that? Don't you want someone to tell you straight up how they feel? Don't you want to figure out something before it ruins everything? She could have gone like that for years. You could have married her, had children, and she was still doing this. Imagine that. It would completely break you and ruin your world, wouldn't it? I saved you from that. And from now on, as long as you agree to be mine, you can, always know what I'm doing. Always be in the know. Never in the dark, never alone. And nothing will be forced. As long as it's not needed, you know? Nothing's forceful here. And there's no lust either. Just love, loyalty, and passion between two lovers. And that's all that's truly needed. And I'll come back later for you, my love. And when you'll see it in my way, we can get married. I know it's kind of fast, but you'll find out that this is the best option for you. This is perfect, even. And when I come back, we can watch her die together from all the pain she caused you with all those pathetic extras. Yeah. The pathetic extras that are just falling into her trap. Don't miss me too much. I'll make sure I bring you your favorite food, your drinks, and get everything ready when you are ready to join me in our new, lovely, clean house filled with amazing food that you will always enjoy. Oh, and her. Yeah, I think I'll leave her here to starve. I don't know, it depends on how you would like to, watch her die. She is, I guess durable. Yeah, and I'll only come down here for you, and whenever I need a plaything to cure my boredom, I guess. Why don't I just kill her? darling. That's no fun. Why would I kill her so fast? She deserves to feel all the pain she caused you. And I know you were just trapped and misguided. And I'll help fix that. I mean, look at us now. Though, if you don't happen to agree, disagreements can lead to a lot of unhappiness. Not agreeing to our marriage, not agreeing to our love, then there's a problem. A very specific problem of not loving me back. But it's okay. I always plan for the worst case scenarios. You don't even have to worry about anything because I'll always take care of it and be one step ahead. Though sometimes that step leads to death, pain, and torture. But I believe you'll make the right decision, love.